Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and look at this, there has been some amazing progress made while I was off at PAX Unplugged and WordCamp USA. This train station actually seems like the line pretty much goes right to where I need it to be. So we can go ahead and start putting some packages under here that will serve as, like where people will disembark from the trains, because right now, you get off a train, you fall in a pit. Nobody wants that. That's an unfriendly transit experience. But wow, I gotta hand it to my other fellow hermits. They put a lot of work into creating a visual theme that is unified with the rest of this wonderful candy cane filled area. You know, so we got candy cane lighting up there. We got these wonderful, colorful, different types of wood. We've got, is this Cleo's little nativity? I heard Cleo was putting together a little nativity scene over here somewhere. You know, it'd be nice if we could donate an animal. Like, I was going to say, I don't think they had cows and pigs at the original nativity, but maybe if I could get, like, I don't know how to make a camel in Minecraft. Oh, look at this. The snowballs are hanging up like stars. Cleo, you are a brilliant genius. I love this already, and it's not even like a quarter of the way done. But anyway, core concept, or quarter of the way done concept, we know that we need to get some boxes under the tree for people to drive their trains into and disembark. We know that we need to contribute in general to this Christmas village, because look at this. Other people are just building little Christmas houses. Oh man, there's stockings hung by the chimney with care, you know, or by the mantle. I don't know, I'm not a geologist. Might be the molten core of the earth with care. I don't know. It's a mystery to me. But I say, let the mystery of the season be. We're going to go ahead and fly around. Look at this little gate here that enters the district. I guess this is where the train line transitions. Oh, actually, no. The train line doesn't fully connect yet. Well, that's actually kind of a relief, because I was worried, like, oh no, the train line's already done, and I don't have the station in. This, though, you know what this is, guys? This is a tiny golf course. Now, Isuma got it in his head to build a tiny golf course in contrast to Cub Fan's big golf course. And he's got like little areas here where people can claim little zones. And so these, let's see, difficulty bonus, entrance to hole 12. Okay, so core concept, some of the holes here are already under construction by Isuma, like this one. Others, different hermits will claim and do some work on. I'm not sure that we'll claim a hole this episode, but we might fall in a few, because that's the Joe Hills difference. But I do want to see, I know he said somewhere he had some signs with some rules as I continue to fall into things. Let's see if we can find that now. Chilling here in the shade of our candy cane train line, I have found the place where folks are claiming the different areas of the miniature or tiniature golf course. This microscopic golf course will, definitely need the Joe Hills kind of architectural approach at some point. So I haven't picked exactly which of these I want to claim yet, but we'll come back to that in a little bit. Let's go get some materials and get our train line underway. Time skip. I have retrieved all of the fireworks that I should need. Check this out. This train system has already grown very elaborate here. Whoa. Hold on a second. Does this have jumps in it? Man, I went to PAX and then I went to WordCamp and I come back and Rendog's got jumps. I think that part of the train is supposed to go to this part. Oh, this is so sweet. Much like the miniature golf course, I have no idea how this is actually supposed to work. This reminds me of some stuff that Duke did one time, where he used slime pistons to, like, throw trains through the air across tracks, depending on, like, which switches you would hit. So I'm guessing it's somehow, like, the idea is you elytra onto the top of here, hop in a train, and then, depending on which cart you go or something, it takes you off in the... That's so neat. But anyway, man, hey! Oh, there's that chicken I've heard so much about. I was under the impression that that was going to get torn down, but apparently Grian the Chicken Head Man... Man, Rendog has just been crazy busy this week. I gotta go on convention trips more often. So everybody else can vastly surpass me in skill and talent and experience. No, you know, I need to find a happy medium. That's actually it. Speaking of which, what is this? Is this a happy medium sleigh? I don't know. I don't actually know what sizes sleighs come in. Look, there's baby horses. I'm just like, what is this? Secret Santa coming soon. Oh, maybe somebody's going to name all the horses, and then depending on which horse, like, you ride on, you get assigned a person to give Secret Santa gifts to? That is maybe not how that works, now that I'm saying that out loud. But anyway, I've already grabbed more fireworks rockets, and I've got plenty of glass and terracotta now, as well as some dye. I think I'm ready to start work on getting some packages, or should I say presents, under this tree. Time skip. As you can see, I've been wandering around collecting sunflowers and rose bushes and more sunflowers, trying not to veer into signs and that sort of thing, because I need to get all the sorts of dyes for that wonderful Christmas train platform. I also remembered, though, Suma has some sort of contest where you can hit other hermits with snowballs and get points. Now, Jevin is a real homebody, and so most of the time, if he's on the server, he's like in his base somewhere. So I'm just going to kind of sneak around his base real quick, giving this a quick look. Dang it, that's really loud. Hey, Jevy. You over here? No. Dang it, Jevin. Sometimes his base has a downstairs. Why don't we see if we can find his base downstairs area? Okay, so let's see. This is not the redstone shulker box. That's good, because we don't need the redstone shulker box. We need the Jevin snowball face. A lot of ores. A lot of ores here. I could have sworn this base used to go deeper. Is this like a secret passage thing? Where I just don't have the knowledge to access the lower tiers now? Well, I'm going to be crying lower tiers if I can't find him. So we've got... It's getting dark out. I'm sure he's going to rush back here to go to sleep. Where's a good place to snipe him from? Maybe up here? Hey, what's up? Working on anything fun? Wait, is Jevin streaming right now? Dang it! Oh, he's watching my stream. Dang it, Jevin. I'm not as clever as I thought. I should black out the stream so he doesn't know what I'm doing. Which is actually... I probably shouldn't be running around out here at night. This is a good way to get myself blown up. Oh, now he's too suspicious. We'll never catch him for real. That's okay. Oh, look at this modern district. It's all coming together. It's funny how, like, the server just gets its own, like, character over the course of a season, you know? You take a little bit of time in one district building stuff and come back and all this new stuff is coming in. It's just wonderful. But anyway, Jevin. I wasn't smart enough to pre-record footage of myself hanging out by, you know, Scar's thing for you to, like, watch on the stream. So I'm going to genuinely leave. Time skip. He was slain by a zombie. Need any help? I say as I run toward him with a snowball, assuming that he slept in his own bed most recently. Okay, well, wherever he slept last, it wasn't in here. Dang it. He spawned at the golf course, the real one. Oh, that's a big place. He's on hole 6 at the golf course. That's like its own whole thing. Now he just drowned. Okay, so clearly we need to go to the golf course, and we're going to move the bed so he can't respawn there. Then when he respawns back at the server spawn, we'll hit him with the snowball. Everybody knows this is the best plan, right? No disagreements? No disagreements, anybody? I think I need to go this way, right? Did I get him? No points. No points. No! He left the game! No! That was my Jevin! Okay, are there any extra snowballs in any of these? I don't know why there would be, but... Wait, yes. Yay, I got a point! One point for Joe Hills, and none for Jevin. I am like an angel, soaring straight to heaven. I've got my waxen wings, and my eyes set on the sun. And as my retinae burn out, I know that I've got 1 point, Jevin. I got you, Jevin. It was an amazing fight, but I won anyway. It wasn't really fair at all. But I was resourceful. I found snow in the nether. I had a snowball's chance in the nether of pulling that off, and I did it anyway. With the dyes that we've gathered, we got some dandelion yellow here. That'll allow me to construct some yellow glass blocks. Now I'm going to mix those with some red terracotta and some blocks of redstone to make one of the first boxes for the station. Like I said, I want the station to feel like a stack of presents under the tree. So what I was kind of thinking is I would use like a single color of terracotta for kind of the wrapping paper of the box, that with some other similar colored stuff like this block of redstone mixed in to kind of give it some, not attitude per se, but like a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shine to it, right? So what I'm thinking is we'll go ahead and have this box even just start right here, directly alongside the rails, right? And I'm not going to go ahead and put in the, colors just yet for kind of the accents, but we do want to keep in mind that for every different box we have, we're going to want to have an accent color for the wrapping paper, and then we're also going to want to have a ribbon color. And I want the ribbon color to be glass, so that way we get like a nice window inside the box here. So let's see, if this box is going to be, let's say, 8 long or whatever, we might have a ribbon that's 2 wide, and that's going to go up and over, and it's going to approach from this side as well. So I was thinking this box would be a little bit further along this way, kind of extend alongside here a good distance. Now you might be saying, Joe, you're going to need a floor for this box as well. That's a really good point that I had in no way considered. That is not a thing I had thought about once, and that I will have to do something about shortly. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means we go... poor Jevin having his internet connectivity issues. I've asked him if I can do anything to help, but it seems like the answer is currently no. So we are just going to continue working away on here and see if he changes his mind about a request for assistance. I'm not too worried about him running after me with his own snowball at this point, because he is busy dealing with the internet, which is a really big thing. It's large. Ask Tim Berners-Lee. So anyway, we've got this box here, and I wanted this one to be kind of shorter and have this kind of dug out area. That's the other thing about this particular box, is I was thinking I would have a really tall box right in here, kind of a squat, shorter box here, but we'd have like the stairwell down to the nether portal, which I haven't exactly worked out what that's going to look like. But core concept, you can kind of see the overall general shape I'm going for here, and roughly what this is going to look like once it's done. So I'm just going to go ahead and time skip. You can kind of see the presents I've placed in there from the beginning of the train line here. As we approach, they kind of gently expand. They don't quite fill the view. I think I'm going to actually need a few more presents around the entire tree. but I started these first two just to get a sense of the proportionality I wanted. I went ahead and used terracotta and glazed terracotta for the presents wrapping paper, and then glass for the ribbons and the bows. And I feel like that gives a good sense of, like, windowness here. Now, the station itself isn't finished, obviously, but we've got some glass in here that I'm really happy with it. I like that you can look out and kind of see things in the distance. I need to clean this up out here. Also, if you guys have suggestions for what should go under the ground, let me know. I would love suggestions about that. One thing I am pretty proud of, I lined up these ribbons kind of offset so you can see the nether portal down there. But you might be like, how do I get there? Oh, well, we got this nice carved wood floor. Bada bing, bada bang, bada zoom. You're in the nether. You know, real accessible, real nice, real handy. You know, I gotta figure out, though, maybe I should carve this out to make it look like tree roots or cutting through the dirt here. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this space. So if you guys want to leave your comments in the YouTube comment section below about that. Also, suggestions for what colors that you think would make good wrapping paper and ribbon combinations. I'm real happy with this red and yellow. I'm happy with this blue and white. But we want to have just a whole collection of presents around the tree. And I want you guys to think about, you know, what the wrapping paper should say. You know, or not say, what the color selection should be. Hey, you know what? Actually, if there's like an accent color, like this is red terracotta with redstone for accent. You know, leave that in the comment section. You know, this color glass for the ribbon, this for the accent, this for the paper. And, you know, if you really make a good suggestion that I end up using, if you put what should go on the tag there, like to Susie or to Johnny, like if you have a kid or whatever who, you know, would want to have their name on a present under the Hermitcraft Christmas tree, just make a really good suggestion, and this could be all yours. Well, actually, just one of the presents, and even then, it would be kind of like, you know, you wouldn't actually be able to open it. But core concept, it'd be neat. Oh, speaking of which, I was lucky enough to see a talk by Lisa Lynn Allen at WordCamp US this week, and unfortunately, I found out on Twitter later that her and her family are fans of my show, and we didn't get to say hello. So, unfortunately, I must give you belated greetings, Lisa Lynn Allen and family. Thank you for coming to Nashville and giving an amazing talk about programming and about the programming community. But yeah, where was I? Shouting people out. Yeah, you want to shout out? Make a good wrapping paper suggestion, or contribute to the open source community like the amazing Lisa Lynn Allen. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.